Hello everybody, and welcome to our next great adventure. As a tank, you control the tempo of the run. At this point in expansion, there really is no need to pull one group at a time. Most classes will have some cleave mechanic, and you, as a tank, will always have some sort of AoE ability. With that being said, a tank's role is to know and lead the group into glorious combat by pulling a couple of groups at a time, and using your various damage mitigation, mobility, and crowd control abilities to avoid damage, meanwhile addressing all the possible incoming danger. I'm going to use my Shockwave, which is an AoE stun. Mobs that are stunned cannot move for the duration of the stun. Now, as it runs off, you can see it is still on cooldown, meaning that it cannot be used for a few more seconds. But my teammate's ability is up and ready, so he uses Capacitor Totem to stun them all. This type of ability combination will allow you to pull bigger groups and have smoother runs. A little more advanced tip into how to use your AoE stuns to avoid and smooth damage is to wait for the cast to almost be done before applying your various stuns. When a creature is casting, it is not attacking you, meaning if you stun them towards the end of their cast duration plus your stun would have rendered the enemy useless for a longer period of time compared to had you stunned him as soon as he started casting or just stun him as soon as you engage him. As you progress into higher difficulties, your knowledge of add mechanics will sharpen to a point where a counter for all of them will become second nature. Like this, there are a myriad of ability combinations. If unsure of what abilities are available depending on your composition, just ask your group to follow up on crowd control when the effects of your shockwave, like it is in this case, wears off. Pay attention to what you're fighting, it will help you avoid a lot of damage. This elemental teleports and that's an arcane explosion ability, so we kill it first to avoid group damage. Also pay attention to the environment around you, not standing in bad stuff will help you avoid the most amount of damage in dungeons. Like this volley of arrows, just step away from it and not take any damage. And like this stuff right here, this purple stuff, just stay away from it, move out, and keep on doing damage. Also, some of this stuff is telegraphed, like this bubble over here, it just drops and does damage. As well as this other stuff, it telegraphs on the floor for a few seconds and then it does the damage. So just move away from it and pay attention to that. Also, some stuff happens not just directly from a mob, but from a mob dying, like it is in this case with this little Sha looking dudes, they will, as soon as they die, they will drop this purple stuff on the ground. Do not stand in it or you will receive a decent amount of damage. And that will also help. Position is not only key to avoiding damage, but to increase group damage as well. Grouping all mobs together increases group damage, but also with the introduction of the demon hunters and their dash ability, tanking near a wall will help them improve the usage of their damage buff, like it is in this case. As a tank, one of your main roles is to keep the group moving forward. But with that being said, keeping attention to where your team is will help you avoid wipes. In this example, someone pulls and I immediately leap back to pick up the mobs, which brings me to our next point, which is keybinding. The main keybinds every tank should have are their main group pickup abilities, such as Thunderclap or Blood Boil, their moving abilities such as Leap and Wraith Walk, their damage mitigation such as Ignore Pain, and their cooldowns both long and short like Last Stand and Shield Wall. One very last keybind I believe is very important for tanks is the skull target. Being able to have that keybinded so that you can quickly tell your team when needs to die first helps a lot into higher difficulties. But with that being said, the best tip I can give you is don't forget that you're not alone. Yes, you are the gods in this journey, but you're not the lone wolf in this war. Using the abilities of your teammates alongside yours would make you into an unstoppable wolf pack, dominating your way through the dungeon. In this very last clip I'm going to leave you with, 2 DPS leave mid-boss fight during Mythic Violet Hold, but you as the tank have to keep calm and collected, have confidence in yourself that you can take the team out of the depths of hell into the light. You are the flaming beacon of light in the pitch dark. If you believe in yourself as challenges present themselves, people will start to believe in themselves, and together you shall be mighty. To recap, pull a few groups at a time and group them up together to increase team damage. Avoid damage that can be avoided by not standing in the bad stuff. Have key bindings to your most commonly used abilities and emergency abilities. Have a skull key binding, and most of all, have fun. Tanking has always been a lot of fun for me, and even though Legion feels weird without Heroic Strike, it is still a lot of fun. And I hope this helped you guys, and if it did, please like, share and subscribe as it helps the channel grow. And I really appreciate all the people that helped me get these clips in. And also, what other tips would you guys give to new tanks? Leave your answers in the comments below, as well as what other videos would you like to watch in this channel. Thank you, and go forth to great adventures. Thank you for watching. Like, share for improvements.